is all about you. It's got everything about your daddy. Of course, it's a little late for his 80th birthday, but it's very complete of his life.
Okay.
So he's going through telling us where all these things are.
That was the fair.
No, that's all right.
That was the fair.
In La
Tyler
Center.
County Fair.
Oh my goodness.
This one I don't know.
I'm all right.
He got all dressed up for something.
I've seen that. Yeah, he's pretty slick.
This one here, I think it's Mama's graduation.
That's her
picture.
high school graduation
And
picture.
Jim took a small picture and enlarged it. Now this one here,
It's from church at La Center.
I don't remember what the occasion was.
Well, they were just taking pictures for the
church picture.
Church picture.
book.
Oh.
Now that's her. I
Wedding.
thought that was her graduation picture.
Okay. Well, I may have those backwards.
I have
Which
never.
one should
I
look
still
youngest
haven't
in?
found that thing. It says 1933
Three.
in the pictures.
Right. Well, one of them's her graduation and one of them's her wedding.
But I've got this picture 8.5 to 11.
Right. And I took a picture of that picture the last time I
The
was
story
here.
behind these two pictures is me and Jill bought these chairs, both these chairs from Mom and Dad. And we told them that we had them a gift that's really gonna like. And Dad says, well, we was down there, and next time we was down there, he said, hey, that thing you're getting us, if it's a ceiling fan, I don't want it. They were brutally honest. They didn't want a ceiling fan because the ceilings were low anyway.
Yeah.
But they enjoyed them chairs. Now that's in Mama Helen's front yard.
Is that Mama Helen?
Yep. That's
Okay.
Mama
That's,
Helen.
that's the old Magnolia Tree. That's in Granite City, Illinois.
This magnolia tree out here, I mean, I remember when this house didn't have anything around it.
Isn't it enormous?
It's huge.
A storm hit it
Well,
and
see,
it
it was
split.
one tree.
Now it's
The
four.
storm broke it off.
Oh.
And I had about 20 sprouts come up. And Dad was up here in
I was gonna say.
1983 or 84. And I said, I'm going to cut them all down but one. He said, I'll leave 4 or 5. I left 4 or 5, and that's what I got.
It's huge.
Biggest
Okay.
one I've ever seen.
That's Granite City, Illinois.
It's taller than that.
That's Mama Helen sitting in her living room.
Granite City, Illinois. So why is this Granite City, Illinois? I
That's
thought
where-
that was
that's
the
where I went
front.
to visit his sister. That's where his sister lived. Ellen and Orb.
Oh yeah, the young sister, the young.
Yeah,
yes.
the last child.
Yes.
I had a different mother.
Who's that?
That's Mama Helen and Uncle Tom.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
you found that somewhere, didn't you?
Right.
19 what?
This
Nin-
1912.
1912.
This is
He was
Really?
He was
Well,
born in 1912. Uncle James was born 1904. Dad 1908, and Uncle Tom 1912.
those. They're your books. I think you have them here, but they're the books where she put them on the sticky pages, and that picture is about this big. It's tiny. It's smaller than that.
Yeah.
And I made a picture.
Okay, that's
of the
Mama
picture.
Helen sitting in her rocking chair. She could sit there and looked at that window. And you could see the old store buildings
Yes.
down Hinkville. And me and Jim used to be up there, and she would, when the bread truck run, they always left cinnamon rolls. She'd give us 25 cents or 30 cents, whatever it was.
And we'd
She'd
go
call
get
us
it.
in and plan, give Jim the money. And we'd go down and get it, come back and eat them.
She's smart.
Now that's Granddad. That's Christmas. I don't think that's Christmas. But this was Christmas at their house. That's him in front of the nursing home in the
Right.
center.
Right. Yeah, because I remember
Granddad
going to
John?
see. That's Granddad John. Because I
Okay.
remember going to see him. Now, to me, this is where we're all headed.
Mm.
This is the first rocking chair pictures of grandparents, and then we've got them, and then it's
On
just
down
like
the line, yeah.
you get your comfortable chair, and that's where you are.
I gotta find me one. I gotta find me
You
one.
know what Lackland means?
No, what
I found
Lackland?
out.
What does it mean?
It actually means not Norway.
Pull your chair around there.
Here, Wayne.
Not Norway, but
Finland,
No.
Iceland.
Sweden,
no, it's
One of those
over
countries?
by Norway.
Greenland.
It's over by Ireland, Norway
Ireland.
and all in there. That it means. Well, you can Google it now and find out.
I'm sorry.
it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I wanted
That's
you all
him
to
young.
know
That's him young, and that's
this.
what I remember
Yeah.
as a 6-year-old.
Well,
This
this
is
is
what,
this
Rhonda, you sit right
probably-
here. You sit right here because
Well,
I
we're
know what's
sitting.
in this book.
Pull that one around.
I
I haven't been
will.
around much lately.
I will. This is the front of the book, baby girl.
Uh-huh.
And they're called lay flat pages because when you get back here,
It's a big old book.
It is a big old book. It's your daddy's whole life. It's everything. Anyway, then I've got a couple of pictures that I needed there it is. This is the entire genealogy.
That's nice.
And so that's why I really decided I had to go.
You got
to the lay-
everything there on the main trunk line.
Yep. That's it.
From
And
me
then,
up.
that's
Okay.
right.
Now, do you know who these people are?
You sit there and
No,
I'll pull the chair beside you.
No. You need to see these because you don't know. I
your
know who
daddy.
they are.
Yep.
You can see better upside down, huh?
Well, I know. No, I just know because
Okay.
I've spent so many hours on
Right.
This is Jim.
Granddaddy Eddie's
Hi.
there.
Hey.
That's Jim. That's Joe Jr. And this is Granddad's brother, Hugh, and this is Joe. That's Granddad back there. This boy
Okay,
was
Hugh
not
and
this
Joe.
Joe's son.
Hugh and Joe.
He was another one of Hugh's boys' sons, but Joe took him on because the other son
Okay.
didn't take care of him.
Okay.
So that's Hugh.
We have that going on,
He,
don't we?
next to Ellen, he's the youngest of Granddad's brothers and sisters. Next to Ellen, he was the last one that had the same mom as Granddad,
Okay.
and he lived with Ellen and Arb for a while. And Woody Timmons thought that he was Ellen's son. I said no. I mean, Ellen's mother's son. I said no. She was the only child by him. Now,
So this is Mama Helen wedding picture.
Yeah. Nah, well, maybe.
You think that's her 16th birthday?
That's when she's
She's
16
too
years
young.
old.
Okay. I was thinking that was her wedding picture, but maybe not. I guess
I'll
it's
give you a
right.
little sidelight. Her dad was somebody. Okay? He fought for the South, and he got wounded twice.
James Riley Skaggs.
Then he become an apothecary, had an apothecary store, a printing a newspaper. He was named the Who's Who in the Jackson Purchase in 1880.
Who's that
Granddad,
1900 picture?
on the other hand, was completely different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
If you look at this picture here,
her father.
you look at this
who's
picture here of
James Riley
Granddad,
Skaggs.
you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was Totsy.
I did not
Yeah.
know that he was drunk in that picture.
He's drunk, yeah.
But that's what it
Yeah.
was.
That's
Yeah.
where he finally the hat was on there like that. Mom won't take his picture, so he turns his head over, you know.
Who's
Hey.
that?
Who's the 1900?
Did I ever tell
That's
you the
Granddaddy
story?
John,
Is it?
same
Okay.
person.
No,
Yeah.
so then it's
Yeah.
with this.
Him. This is Granddaddy John in
Okay.
1900.
Yeah,
Young
that,
man.
that was separated from a picture of more than one
Bring
person.
it this way a
Yeah.
little more where I can see.
Shine.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you a
who's
story
who?
about Granddad coming in and telling Mama Helen that he and J.L. Steele was going bird hunting?
Granddad John.
These are
I've got
the
some
same.
the
Yeah.
bird hunting
Oh,
pictures.
Okay.
Him.
Well, Granddad's best buddy was J.L. Steele, which, if you know Tony Steele, you probably don't. Yes, yes.
I now remember the
Actually about
Steels from
this big around.
Ballard County. Though.
Okay, Ann was a Steele.
I remember Ann for sure. I know what
Ann's
she.
brother's uncle, like that. Anyway, well, Granddad and him
Oh,
would
those
go
are all
off
Grandma
on
and
2 or 3 day binges. Are you listening?
I'm listening on
He's
binge.
going,
They
they go
had
off.
them backwards.
He gone 3 days.
Maybe.
He comes
One
in
of
and
the
says,
graduation
Helen,
picture.
me and JL's are going bird hunting. She says, okay, I'd love to have some quail. Yeah, you know, kill a bunch. So he goes over.
Slick.
They had this whole dresser. It had a thing like that, the door on it, and you put powder, aftershave, whatever in it, and another over here, and had a mirror swivel. He kept his everyday hat on that top of that one, and a Sunday hat on this one. So he reaches up, gets his Sunday hat, puts it on,
Uh-huh.
clue
It's a
number
different
one. Goes to the closet over here, and gets his shotgun out and
Say
3
what it
shells,
means.
and puts them in his
Nobody
pocket. I'll see you here for a while, Helen. She said, okay, bring in a bunch. So he goes out. It's a 4-door car. He opens the back door and lays his gun in and everything, closes, opens the front, starts to get in. She says, John! Oh, John! Yeah, Helen, what? Aren't you going to take the bird dogs?
Uh-oh.
So he had to go get his bird dogs. And they told me and Jim that they had to leave the window down for fresh air for them. Somebody come in behind and Tyler's and said, do you know there's bird dogs running around downtown? He said, he had to go catch them, put them back in the car.
Oh my goodness.
But, I mean, and he come in, Mom Helen had an old Big Ben wind-up alarm clock. It sat right over where she could tell time.
Yeah.
He stuck his head in the door, she grabbed it, slung it at him, he ducked and hit the wall with 1,000 pieces. He left and come back 3 days later. stuck
See,
his
Daddy
head,
told me that
stuck his head in the
He
door, and all
kinda
she could
went-
find was a box of powder.
off the
Place
deep
powder.
end, and
She
she
threw
didn't
that at
trust
him.
him anymore.
He ducked it and hit the wall and went everywhere. When the powder cleared, he come on in, but he would go off 2 or 3 times a year like that.
Oh my
Great
goodness.
age, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better stop it and start it again, I think, just for the length of the video.
Okay.
Hmm.
I
You
took
know-
this
I've already
pic-
stopped it once.
Okay, good.
I took this
Okay.
picture. That's their breakfast. They had a big old round
Yes.
clawfoot table.
I love that.
This
That's
is
just,
the living room at our house. That's actually not their wedding picture. It's